The violent dimension of agitations from some geopolitical zones of the country threatens to overshadow this year's Democracy Day. The unprecedented unrest has elicited divergent views, with many Nigerians insisting that there is not much to celebrate on the 12th of June. What needs to be done to pacify these aggrieved groups and the government to restore normalcy and set the country on a new path of progress? Our correspondent Uche Okoro reports on this.
From Boko Haram in the north to demands of opinion leaders in the southwest and protests against underdevelopment in the south-south, the voices of dissension echo across Nigeria. But the country faces an emerging threat to lives and property and perhaps its corporate existence from the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra in the southeast. The push for secession dates back to the Nigerian Civil War of 1967 to 1970, in which an estimated 2 million civilians and military personnel died. More than half a century later, many stakeholders agree that violence is no longer an option.
iPod, everybody's talking about iPod. They want the control of their own. In as much as the agitations could be, right? In as much as they could be fighting for a just cause. But of course, you and I know that those things will not come to full until the National Assembly have done the needful. And what is the needful? Needful in the sense that these agitations will be given a legal what? Backup.
What also stops IPOB if they are very strategic in also trying why the struggle remains? You also try to be part of the political permutation of this country as it is. What stops IPOB or any other group for that matter from also in a way planting themselves or their members in strategic position in whatever way they want to do it?
The recommendation is a paradigm shift by the political leadership towards an all-inclusive government that gives a sense of belonging to all ethnic nationalities in the country.
If you look at Section 14 of the Constitution, it makes room for federal character. Federal character is that the participation of government, people must participate in the governance. People must participate in the governance. Where people have not been given room to participate in governance, then it will now result to the concomitant effect of what it is today.
The last time they said they had the security meeting with the president, I looked at the list of those who attended the meeting, mostly from one side of the country. And you are going to discuss security issue for all the parts of the country. That is injustice. That is marginalization. And of course, democracy demands that people need to be there in making decisions that affect their life. But here it is lopsided.
Opinions remain divided about whether or not to split Nigeria along ethnic lines. But the common denominator for all schools of thought is that the stability of the country may be determined by actions taken by government within the next few months. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.